Good evening, YouTube. Hardball Crazy come back video. Derek here, doing a quick video. Um, just gonna give you my 2026 hobby goals, card purchasing goals, I guess. I usually don't do goals and recap videos. I'm not gonna do a top 50 list. I find or top 20 list. I kind of feel like they're self-congratulatory. I don't really want to showcase them or anything like that. And frankly, I have so much cards as raw versus graded. I don't know what's the top, what I have grade wise and rankings and all that stuff. And plus, I'm not a fan of rankings to begin with. Um, so, hobby goals for this year. I decided to do a hobby goal video. Thought about not doing one at all, but it kind of had a little epiphany today or a little thought. If I give myself a public hobby goal, it will motivate me and put me to a more likely scenario actually to finish the goals and go after it. Just instead of go, oh, this is my goal, and just kind of casually just keep putting it off, keep putting it off, keep putting it off, and never reach the goal. So if I publicly put out my goals, see if I can actually, excuse me, attain the goals. So I have, I think, three main goals I thought of top of my head. I just thought of these things this afternoon and do the video tonight and do a quick video. First goal, these two of the goals are Hall of Fame base for my Hall of Fame PC. I have, one is the Hall of Fame autos. I have 71 Hall of Famers autograph cards. I'm thinking by end of 2026, push that number to 100, a nice round even number. Give me 29, which is very doable. Most of my Hall of Famer autographs cards are older players, deceased players. Be concentrating on those guys, so I can do easy cherry pick a whole bunch of these younger Hall of Famers, guys who played in the 80s and 90s and late 70s. I can easily get, and I don't have a say Jeff Bagwell. I don't have a Craig Biggio. I don't have a Pedro Martinez, Paul Molitor. You know, all these guys are like super easy. Get tons of autographs. I can get boom, 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 boom. I was just thinking too, I can get, if I need 29 and there's 52 weeks of the year, basically that means you get paid bi-weekly. There's 26 paychecks a year. That means like if I just buy one autograph every time I get paid, by the end of the year I'm pretty close to it. Just pick up a couple here, other here and there, and we got to 100. So if I just tell myself every paycheck, just buy an autograph, boom, you're here. In the year, while trying to get that huge numbers, just break it down to steps where you can attain it. Of course, I'm anticipating that Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones, especially Beltran, will get inducted. That's two extra right there, so that's 73. So I just need 27 for the rest of the year and just get by one. Every time I get paid in a year, I'm pretty darn close. My other big autograph Hall of Fame PC is to get to 250 active days Hall of Famers in my PC. I'm currently at 243. That means I need to get 7 more. Beltran and Andrew Jones will make it to 245. Get the even number of 250. I think that's a great number to have, so I can brag, be a little braggadocious, say, oh, I have 250 Hall of Famers from their playing days. So I can just get 5 for the whole rest of the year. There's a couple of little lower hanging players I can get. I still need Miller Huggins, Joe McGinnity, Fred Clark are pretty attainable. I want to get a Joe Tinker because I have an Evers. I have a chance. Get a Joe Tinker that actually have all three of them. And just pick up another one where I can pick up one, whoever a deal comes by or whatever. But if I can just get 5 guys throughout the year, that makes it 250. And my third goal is more of a player. Add to my player PC. I only really have one card of him on my PC from his playing days. I do have a relic card of him. No autographs because he passed away many years ago. But I think he's a very underappreciated player in the hobby, and especially here in Michigan and Detroit. He's barely ever talked about, but I think his significance and Tiger history is significant. Um, if you know your Detroit Tiger history, the Tigers have won 11 pennants and only won 4 World Series titles. And the first 3 pennants they won in '07, '08, and '09 with Ty Cobb, with the World Series 3 consecutive years. They lost all 3 years. Most notably the Cubs and Pirates. Then they didn't get to the World Series in 1934 when they acquired player manager Mickey Cochrane. First year he took him to the World Series and lost in '34 to the Gas House Gang. So they were 0 for 4. Then they finally won in '35 with Cochrane and amongst other Hall of Famers like Gehringer, Greenberg, and Goose Goslin, G-men, as they're called here in the Tiger history. But Mickey Cochrane is never talked about. He's the one that brought the first World Series to Detroit, titled the World Series, and he's the one that, when he came to Detroit, went to the World Series after a huge drought of not getting there. So adding Mickey Cochrane to my collection, more Mickey Cochranes. I have his 34, 36 batter up, and I'd like to add some more Mickey Cochranes. Um, I'd like to say I'd say three more Mickey Cochranes. 2 as a Tiger, and 1 as a Philadelphia A. I don't have him as an A, so I like to get maybe his 33 Gowdy maybe, or a DeLong. I don't have a DeLong. Then maybe get like a Diamond Stars Cochrane and maybe the 36 Gowdy Cochrane or something like that. I love to get I can never find it, but I'd love to get the 36 Wheaties back panel card of them. He's got 35s, but I'm only the 36, so the 36 says on there World Series champion Tigers. And but if I add like 3 Mickey Cochranes to my collection, I think it's very underappreciated, very under valued as a Hall of Famer. He was considered the greatest catcher of all time, probably pre-bench, right? And Mickey Mantle's named after him. He's good. He's a legend, but he's rarely ever talked about. Probably because he passed away. His career's rather short, and he passed away so many years ago. Anyways, that's my 3 goals: 100 Hall of Fame autographs, 250 playing days, active days Hall of Famers, and add some Mickey Cochranes to my collection. I rambled long enough. Thank you for watching. You have a good night.